Hi guys, welcome to Barak Bogot's farm um, in Uganda, Akasungura district. Welcome to our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, and other platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and others. As usual, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for our followers, for our subscribers, because our following has been going up. As usual, we've got a really beautiful view behind me, as you can see. Very nice view, very nice sunny day here in Australia. I'm sitting somewhere very nice. You can see it's right in the middle of the farm. But yes, I want to welcome people back from Christmas celebrations, those that celebrate Christmas. But more importantly, welcome back, and as we look forward to New Year's, starting the new year. Okay. Not everybody got to make it towards Christmas, from the start of the year towards the end of the year. So really, this message of mine is a end of the year message, where we kind of like looking forward to the new year and celebrating the year that we've been through, and basically wrapping up the year, you know. So welcome if you're new, if you're seeing me or watching me, wherever you're watching from for the first time, please, I hope you find this message helpful, or you'll be able to learn a few things. We share this message because we want to learn together and grow together, because there are people somewhere who are learning stuff from such a videos. People have been sharing messages, wanting to start farming, especially goat farming, you know. Some of them not sure where to start. Some of them are still missing a few pieces here and there. Some of them have general knowledge or general thinking that they want to start, but they haven't really thought through the whole idea, you know. So the reason we share this is hopefully, you know, it's going to help someone out there. Now 2023 is almost gone, guys. Today is the 28th of December 2023. The year is almost gone. Very soon the year will be gone. The year has been sort of full of, you know, depending on who it is and where it is, there's been some challenges. For instance, at our farm, we've had lots of rain recently, which was supposed to be a good thing, but turned out to be not so good as we expected. Obviously, when there's too much rain, there's a lot of bacteria, a lot of infections. So quite a bit of abortions actually in goats, which wasn't very good. But that's part of you know, the business. Every business has some times when it's doing well. It also has some times when it's not doing well. So I have to admit that rainy days have been quite challenging, although we can't complain. For some, this year has been great. For other people, it hasn't been so great. But regardless of what it is, we're thankful that it's almost towards the end. So my message specifically today, guys, is that for a lot of people, when the year is starting, most people had so many plans, you know, many plans to start a new job, to go abroad, start a new business, to buy a plot, to build a house, to start a farm, all the ideas that you can think about, you know. Too many people have different ideas, different goals they give themselves. They're like, this year is my year, I'm going to achieve this, this, and this, and this, you know. And so well, these ideas are actually very good. As the year goes by, like towards the end of the year, you'll start to notice that most of these goals haven't been achieved, you know. Most of them haven't been achieved. So most people generally tend to stop by saying, I want to do this, I want to do this. That's as far as people go, you know. So then my question is, why do some people achieve things and some people don't achieve those things they've set themselves to achieve? We've all been there, you know. And in saying this, one might have achieved one area, but then you're still wanting to achieve the other area. So it's not like one person who have this general problem. It's just most people in general, you know. There's this American researcher that was researching about these New Year's resolutions, where people set themselves to the goals they want to achieve at the end of the year or at the start of the year. And he found out that most people who set those goals only 8% gets to actually achieve those goals. Majority of the people, about 23%, drop them by the first week of the year. That's way too early, right? That's basically they are starting. The first week, 20% already dropped their goals, and then the rest of the people will just drop it towards the, media-ish kind of thing, And I was wanting to ask guys, why do you think this is the case? Do you guys know why this could be the case? And so I want you to drop your comment section here to explain why. I'm also going to go ahead and explain to me why I think this is the case. I think too often these goals are too unrealistic or not achievable in most cases. So what you end up finding is someone will say, I want to start a farm, right? But just saying that you want to start a farm itself, it's not really enough. You need to be a bit more detailed than that. You need to think beyond that. So if the goal is actually too big, saying that you want to start a farm, the goal itself is too big. It's not realistic. You haven't thought through it, and so the chances are is that you're gonna end up dropping it down because you haven't planned through very well. You need to think about what kind of farm you need to start. Is it a goats farm? Is it cattle farm? Is it other animals farm? Is it food farm? What kind of farm is it? For instance, if you want to start a goats farm, then once you're clear that you need to start a goats farm, what breed would you like to have? Because that's just equally important. Because once you know what kind of breed you need to start with, then it's going to determine your market. And so you have the vision here, which is starting a farm, right? And underneath that, you need to have something that is going to help you achieve that vision. You may have like a couple of goals, for instance. One is to buy a small piece of land. Two is to get a mentor or do research online or attend workshops, whatever it is, basically get knowledge. Three, you need to know where you're going to buy your goats, because not every farmer is going to be able to sell you the right goats you need or the right breed. Some of them might even be sick, right? And four, think about the structure, for instance. Have like 4 or 5 dots underneath the main vision that you want to achieve, and then work towards that. The good example that I can give you is there's a term they use in project management. It's called SMART goals. SMART goals. So SMART goals means SMART. So SMART being be specific, be very specific with what you need to achieve. Think about ins and outs of each and everything, right? And so M stands for measurable. Is what you're going to achieve really measurable? How are you going to measure it? And how are you going to actually achieve that? And so and A stands for attainable. Is it attainable? Are you able to attain that? Is it going to make a difference in someone else's life? Is it also relevant? R stands for relevance. Where are you going to get the resources? What's your budget? Have you allocated what budget is going to go for what? Because once you think about these things, and the last one is actually timely, which means when or how are you going to know that you've achieved what you need to achieve? What's going to show you that you've achieved that? So SMART goals is actually a nice way to break down your project in a very small and detailed way. And that way, actually, without going too far, if you break it down using the SMART goals approach that I've told you, it's just going to give you an idea whether you shouldn't even waste your time on this project that you want to do, or whether you actually have all the information. So too often you find a lot of people have very nice ideas, but they lack the business aspect of it, or the management aspect of it, right? And so those things, you can get them. You can get trainings from people, from mentors, from other people outside. You can do research, you can do everything. You don't have to know everything, but you need to be very clear with what you need to achieve. So for instance, if you want to start a business or a project, you need to know the ins and outs. What are the inputs? What are you going to put in? How much is it versus what you think you'll get out of it? And know every aspect of or detail of your business. It's very, very important that you think of your business from in and out. The pros and cons, the challenges you're gonna encounter, how you're gonna navigate those challenges. The deeper you can go into it, whether it's through planning or everything, the easier it's going to be able to be for you to achieve that goal. Guys, my message is gonna be brief. Like I said, it's only gonna be like 10 minutes. I sign up for now. Thank you for following. Have a great day.